Hello mass media and popular culture. This is your final project assignment for this semester. Since I'm asking you to make an iMovie, I decided that it was only fair that I should make an iMovie for your assignment. But don't worry, everything that's in this video I also have as a handout, and I have a lot of other additional resources and information for you too. So you don't have to take notes while you're watching this, but you should sit back and enjoy the show. Your final project assignment is to make a video that's 8 to 12 minutes long that argues against the following 4 statements. There is no relationship between culture and social class. Men and women are treated the same in the media. The news is an objective reflection of reality. And lastly, there is nothing useful or important to remember from this class. Remember that your job is to argue against these 4 statements. You might do this project by yourself if you wish, or you can work with friends if you'd like. Actually, you can work in groups of up to 4, so don't forget that one other person who really wants to work with you. We're not going to run off and start editing video today, however. You should use this class period to really sit down and chew on your problem here and figure out how it is that you're best going to be able to argue against these 4 statements that we've talked about. Some of the things that you'll have to wrestle with include whether you're going to work alone or with others, how to divvy up work, what materials and readings from class to use, and how you'll pull everything together at the end. Each statement that you're arguing against must draw on a minimum of 2 articles from class. It's likely that you'll draw on other class materials and activities or some more readings, but that's not required. The Technology and Media Services desk knows that we're working on this project. Here, you can check out video cameras if you don't have an iPhone. If you do have an iPhone, you can use that to shoot all the video you need for your project. If you use one of the libraries, be sure you have all this stuff in your bag. For the remainder of class, we're going to be meeting in GAC 44, which is the Mac lab. You also have access to the media editing lab that's in the bottom floor of the library. You're going to have to get a little bit dirty playing around with the iMovie, but remember that sometimes things that are messy can also be lots of fun. Teamwork's important too if you're working with others, so make sure that you've figured out who's going to do what task each time you leave. And of course, make sure you budget your time appropriately so that you have enough time to rest between this and all the other stuff at the end of the semester. What we don't want to have happen is to have anyone or any group feel like you're just running in circles and not able to accomplish anything. There'll be lots of help available with iMovie and learning to edit so that at the end, hopefully this isn't going to happen. Instead, you'll have something at the end that you are really excited to show to the rest of the class. I just want to show you some of the things you can do with templates that exist in iMovie, so you don't have to do a lot of hand editing by yourself. This is an example of stuff from the news template. One of the things you can do is arrange to have 2 different pictures transition in a kind of interesting fashion. iMovie will do this for you. You can also introduce videos in some interesting ways and have text appear at the bottom. So whatever video you shoot, if you wanted to do it in a news format, you could. One of the interesting video effects you can do is slowing a clip down. And of course, you can also speed a clip up. This might be the dumbest thing I've ever done! Thanks, come on, Sam!
Everybody get up.
Sam, come on! And of course, you can include videos from YouTube and other sources.
Please, Cape Crusader, we need you. And bring the Bat Kid.
The Bat Call went out and a pint-sized Caped Crusader arrived in the Batmobile. It's Bat Kid. Bat Kid to the rescue. While an estimated 13,000 people gathered to cheer him on. The mini superhero has battled evils before.
If you prefer not to be seen on screen, that's absolutely fine. You can either do voiceovers and use images and videos, or you can try to get some friends to appear on screen for you. But either way is absolutely fine for this project. There's lots of things you can do with iMovie, and I really encourage you to take advantage of that. Don't just make a talking PowerPoint. Be creative. Remember, if it's interesting and useful for you to do, it's going to be interesting and useful for us to watch. Those are just some of the things that iMovie can do. There's lots of other fun and sophisticated options that you can feel free to ask me about as you begin to edit. It's my hope that you'll find this project to be both useful and enjoyable. One last thing, don't forget to give yourself credit for a job well done.